by the Montana Television Network. Montana This Morning continues on Montana's News Leader.
2 Republican senators have announced they will not run for re-election, and the White House is considering it a win. I'm Nikki Batiste in New York with the war of words in Washington.
And closer to home, national park fees could more than double under a proposal by the Interior Department. What it'll mean for Glacier and Yellowstone National Park and how Montana Senator is reacting, also coming up.
Good morning, 6:31 here on this Wednesday. As Chet mentioned, our top story, a pair of Republican senators are breaking with party lines and publicly criticizing President Trump, holding nothing back.
The president responded with some harsh words himself. CBS's Nikki Batiste has more this morning from New York.
2 Republican senators issued no-holds-barred criticism of President Trump on Tuesday.
When the next generation asks us, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you speak up? What are we going to say? Mr. President, I rise today to say enough.
That's Arizona's Jeff Flake on the Senate floor before announcing he would not be seeking re-election when his term is up in 14 months. His reason, in part, so he can freely speak out against Mr. Trump.
Reckless, outrageous, and undignified behavior has become excused and countenanced as telling it like it is.
Earlier in the day, it was another retiring senator, Tennessee's Bob Corker, publicly rebuking the commander-in-chief.
The president has great difficulty with the truth on many issues. I don't know why he lowers himself to such a low standard and debases our country in the way that he does, but he does.
President Trump had some choice words for Corker via a series of tweets, calling him incompetent and a lightweight who couldn't get elected dog catcher in Tennessee.
I think that they were not likely to be reelected, and I think that shows that the support is more behind this president than it is those 2 individuals.
This all came on a day the president visited the Capitol trying to rally Republicans to support his plan to overhaul taxes. Nikki Batiste, CBS News.
Now, poll numbers suggest had Senator Flake sought re-election, his Republican primary opponent Kelly Ward would have started with a double-digit lead. Ward is backed, by the way, of former Trump senior advisor Steve Bannon. So more on that coming up later as well.
Of course. I'm really holding on to the fact that this is just that last sunshiny day to maybe even put up Christmas lights. Dare I say it? I said it.
No, you shouldn't. But
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear it.
Yeah, let's get through.
I want to take advantage of the good weather while it's here.
You know, I think we're still going to have some good weather. I just think today's going to be a little windy in the afternoon. Tomorrow's going to be chilly, like you said. So I can't believe you said it.
I said it.
Lights.
I said it. Look at me, I'm proactive.
Thanksgiving yet. Temperatures holding into the 20s and 30s across the area. Pretty clear skies for the most part. I do expect the wind to really be an issue as you head into the afternoon, gusting between 20 and 30 miles an hour. Temperatures should be back into the 60s today. Big changes, especially at Missy's house where she's putting up Christmas decorations.
Oh, no, I'm not going to live this one down. Thank you.
Your forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Matt. 6:34 here on this Wednesday. And it may soon cost a lot more to take in the splendor of several national parks, including Yellowstone and Glacier. National Park Service announced that it's looking at increasing fees at several highly visited national parks during those peak visitor seasons. The money generated by the proposed hikes would be used to target the aging infrastructure, including roads, bridges, campgrounds, water lines, bathrooms, and other visitor services. The proposal calls for peak season entrance fees to be established at 17 national parks, including Glacier and Yellowstone. The fees would be double the current fees to visit Yellowstone and Glacier National Parks. If approved during those peak seasons, the entrance fee would be $70 per private vehicle. Currently, it costs about $30 to enter Yellowstone. Now, a public comment period on the proposal runs until November 23rd. For specific information on fee increases and where you can submit that public comment, head on over to our websites, KBZK or KXLF.com. And Montana U.S. Senator Jon Tester is blasting that proposal to double those fees at the parks. In a statement, the senior senator's quote said, Americans already own these parks and they shouldn't have to empty their wallets to enjoy them. quote. The senator goes on to saying again, quote, this decision will price Montana families out of our public lands and hurt local economies, which thrive thanks to our national parks, unquote. Now, Tester also says that Congress should find the money to fund long-standing maintenance backlog in national parks without those drastic fee increases.
Shifting gears just a bit, firefighters are getting a handle on the Lazy R fire burning in the Bull Mountains. Muscle County authorities report the 600-acre blaze now 60% contained. Some 20 residents evacuated in the Johnny's Coal Road area were allowed to return to their homes. The Lazy R fire sparked Sunday night. Flames destroyed a primary residence and a hunting cabin. The specific cause of that fire, however, remains under investigation.
And a fire destroyed an outbuilding southwest of Pine Creek in Paradise Valley on Tuesday morning. Sheriff Scott Hamilton of the Park County Sheriff's Office said that the structure on Roushajun Road caught fire around 11 a.m.
No injuries. When the fire first kicked off, it was quite a lot of smoke going up, visible all throughout the valley. We were concerned that we may have to do some evacuations when it first kicked off, but the fire stayed contained within the structure. Firefighters got on scene very quickly and were able to keep it contained in that and away from the main residence and away from spreading. They did a heck of a good job.
Now, the fire was expected to be extinguished by last night.
Also, more than 100 educators, healthcare workers, and other professionals gathered in Helena yesterday to talk about how to improve early education opportunities for Montana kids. They took part in the state's first Early Childhood Collective Impact Institute. The event is designed to get organizations thinking about ways they can work together more effectively to help children. Montana Governor Steve Bullock spoke to open the institute. He talked about the impact that state-funded pilot preschool programs are already having in Montana and said more needs to be done to give every child access to that kind of resource.
We know that they will be ready when they enter kindergarten. We know that no matter where they came from, what their background is, that they will have every opportunity, or at least the platform, to succeed as every other child does.
If we can work better together, if we can share what's working in our local communities, as well as stay organized and connected at the state level, we know we're going to do better for children.
Organizers say they hope to make the Collective Impact Institute an annual event.
And a Montana Tech professor is spearheading an effort to buy a historic landmark in Uptown Butte. Economics professor J.J. Adams is the head of a group that plans to purchase the Finland Hotel on East Broadway. The Urban Revitalization Agency Board approved a $400,000 loan this morning for his group to help purchase the towering hotel that first opened in 1924.
From the place I used to live to the place I used to eat, a humble takeout eatery in Butte celebrating 70 years in business. Bonanza Fries has been operating in this same location in South Montana in Butte since 1947. Current owner Tom Russell said the business has been in his family for 50 years, credits its longevity to customer loyalty.
It's kind of mind-blowing. The city of Butte has just been, there wouldn't be a Bonanza Fries without this city, honestly. The loyalty of this town.
By the way, the business recently expanded its parking lot. Russell plans to keep the eatery open for many more years to come.
So when you didn't have a car and you lived at the Finland.
I lived in the Finland and I ate across the street from KXLF at the Bonanza Fries. I had burgers and milkshakes.
Thank you so much to all that staff that kept this man alive all those years.
That's a fact right there. That's it. It was my pleasure to help you pay for that parking lot.
Yes, yes.
I did my part.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We do have to take a break, but up next, a beautiful story of a man making toys for kids with cancer.
But first, let's check in with Gail King for a look at what's coming up at 7 on CBS This Morning.
Ahead on CBS This Morning, we'll talk with Republican Senator Jeff Flake about his new criticism of President Trump, whose behavior he calls dangerous to democracy. And she has photographed everybody from John Lennon to Queen Elizabeth. Photographer Annie Leibovitz shows Charlie how her work has evolved in the decades since she toured with the Rolling Stones. We'll see you 7 o'clock on the dot.